Shout out Chosen. Such a good show. It is currently, I don't know the exact time, but it's like 3 something in the morning. And like I said in my last video, I wanted to devote an entire video talking about the vision that I had surrounding a situation that I was going through in the last couple months. I'm going to start with a little bit of backstory and then kind of just going through the vision leading up to kind of the lessons that I learned through it. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes because I did write a little bit about it just to prepare for the video. About a month ago, I was talking to my mother about this situation, and she asked me whether I know if it was God's voice who's speaking to me, being able to discern if it was God or my own thoughts, my own feelings kind of fueling wanting to speak to this person, because I had been in contact with this person that I had talked about in my last video. When she asked me, you know, how are you able to discern whether it's God's voice, your voice, or the devil's voice, was the question that she asked. I was struck, like I was completely caught off guard, I guess, because I didn't know what to say. And so I said that I would pray about it, I'd pray on it. It kind of like took me aback, and I was like, yeah, wait, hold on. How do I know if it's the Lord telling me this is something I should be doing, or if it's like my own feelings, my own thoughts towards this person that's just compelling me to want to speak to them? I said I would pray about it, and I remember it was the 31st of October. It was a pretty unremarkable day. I was kind of sitting in silence majority of the day. I remember like going out to skate, and I usually skate with like my headphones on, music playing, and I just was skating around with just silence. I remember coming back and I was watching a daily Jesus devotional video, and there was a verse that stuck out to me. It's Luke 19:10, and the title of this before they presented the verse was A Passion for the Lost. And so the verse says, "For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which is lost." And so my immediate thinking was, oh wow, this is it. Like this is my goal. This is why I'm talking to this person, because like I said in my last video, I feel like once you're connected to God, once you have a closer relationship with him, you're able to not only see, but like feel the energy around people and feel like the spirit that they're carrying. Because I also went through that, I felt like, okay, well, since I went through that and now I'm getting through it and have gone through it, I can also like help this person. In the video, it said, when you're driven by the passion for the lost, you begin to see people not just for what they are, but for who/what they could become in Christ. This was the clearest of signs I could have possibly gotten that my thinking was so far from the truth. I don't really remember what else I did throughout the rest of the night, but I remember getting ready for bed, getting into bed, going to sleep probably around like 11:30 or 12. I've been going to sleep pretty late and haven't been getting too good of sleep, and that was one of those nights that I didn't get great sleep because I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and I ended up staying up until around 6. So I'm laying down on my back, which I don't normally do. All of a sudden, it was either in my, I don't remember if it was in my head or like I said it out loud, but the words that, again, I said out loud or were in my mind was, I'm entering a dream. I'm going into a dream right now. And it was almost as if I closed my eyes and then like I was laying on my back and like stood up and I was in the car. I was fully aware from the point I closed my eyes to being in this vision. And so in this vision, I'm driving up this hill, this steep, steep hill. And I immediately noticed that I don't have, there's no brakes in the car. Like there's no like pedals or anything, you know, where they usually should be. My hands are just on the steering wheel and I'm going up this hill. And then I get to like the peak of the hill, and then it's like my body seizes up. Like I remember just feeling very like paralyzed almost, but like just like it was like a tingling feeling almost. Like I felt just like I just froze and like seized up literally. And as soon as that happened, I just started going rapidly down the hill, backwards in the car. It's not like the car's swerving, it's literally just going straight back very, very quickly. And I see there's two sides of the road, like a regular road. You have the yellow line. Traffic is going this way while other traffic is going the other way. I see at just where I was at the peak of the hill, there's a FedEx truck. Or not a FedEx truck, a UPS truck, because those are the dark brown ones. And so it's not on the side that it's supposed to be on, but it's on my side. So it's on the same side that I was just going up. So as I'm going back, the UPS truck is speeding dead at me. I mean, it's coming, it's going as quickly as, it's coming towards me as quickly as I'm going backwards down this hill. I remember seeing the UPS truck, it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And all I did was close my eyes and then open them again. And I was back in the room. I was back laying on my back. That was the vision that I had. So after a couple hours, I kind of just let it sit. I was just kind of thinking about it. And something that came up when I was telling my mom and my sister about this vision was how it reminded me of a Greek myth. I believe the person's name is Sisyphus. I don't know the actual myth in its entirety, like what he did, but I know the part where his punishment, I think for escaping death or something, was to push a rock up a hill. And no matter how many times he would push it up the hill, it would just immediately go right back down the hill. And so what I had thought was not the truth at all. I thought, okay, I should be speaking to this person. I should be helping them out, trying to help them out. But God showed me through this vision that that's not the case. If you continue to go back in the past, if you continue to go back to somebody who's treated you poorly, if you continue to go back into your past or trying again in a situation that you've tried so many times to try and fix and to understand why it happened the way that it did, it's going to end the same exact way every single time. Really, the message was God was just telling me to let it go. Let this person go, because if you try with this person, it's going to end up the same exact way as it did the last time. I felt like the Lord was saying it's not up to you to try and help this person or save them, because I don't have the power. My humanly self, even though I am connected with God, I still don't have the power in me to really open their eyes, lift them from their sin. Only God can help this person, and that's only if they seek the Lord out. And again, I can't make this person do that. They have to do that themselves. Like that saying goes, you can't help someone who doesn't help themselves. To sum up, if there's a certain person or certain people you feel you're drawn to help because you see the potential in them, if they were to really let go, get connected and closer to God, you see the potential that they have and how much better their life would be if they would do this. If you feel that you want to help this person, see that you want them to grow and be a better person, there's only so much you can do, because you can't force them to do anything. It's up to them if they want to choose to pursue God, to let go of the things that aren't serving them, that aren't serving God. You can only control what you do. They control what they do. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you'd like to see more videos. Leave a comment, I'd really appreciate it. I definitely have a lot more to share, and there is a lot more to come, so stay tuned. Thank you.